Today, September 10th, 2008, the European Organization for Nuclear Research will switch on the Large Hadron Collider. The LHC is the collaborative effort of 10,000 scientists. It has received funding from over 100 countries. It is the largest particle accelerator ever created by man and will provide clues to some of the greatest mysteries of the universe. And it just so happens to coincide with the launching of my official campaign for the office of Shadow Senator in the District of Columbia. That's right. The signatures are in. The challenge period has passed by my lazy, uneducated opponents. I have successfully taken over the Washington, D.C. Libertarian Party and am set to appear on the November ballot. Despite the potential of today's two great events to improve the lives of our world's people, doomsayers obsessed with safety and crippled with fear have irrationally determined that the end of the world is near. These backward-looking intellectual cripples are convinced that my campaign, in tandem with the LHC, will create a black hole and swallow our entire galaxy. Legal efforts at stopping us are this minute underway. Frantic phone calls from hysterical parents, papers shuffled across the desks of world leaders, death threats in the email boxes of our most accomplished physicists. Despite their dramatic show of public concern, it is not really the black hole which scares. No, they are terrified of something much different. In order for democracy to function properly, power must be equally accessible to all of society. My campaign and the LHC will provide humankind with an objective and testable base of knowledge which citizens can use to make informed decisions, improve the quality of their lives, and enrich the understanding and appreciation of their place in our vast universe. These are freedoms that everyone should enjoy. If only it were that easy. Unfortunately, as we speak, radical moneyed subsets are plotting to oppress us under the rule of their entrenched global systems by placing limitations on science, education, and democracy. Children and voters who are presented false information in the guise of real facts are deprived of ever having a glimpse of God's most complex and astounding creation, the process of biological and democratic evolution. Sure, it's easier to pull your great-grandfather's finger rather than wrap your mind around an abstract theory and the vast amounts of data that support it. But you will not be free to do anything except smell the fart from great-grandpappy's long-dead corpse. Instead of cultivating ideas, instead of working to build our knowledge base, the powers that be work endlessly to deprive us of proper education. And so we rush headlong into life-changing situations without the mental, physical, or latex tools to handle the burdens being thrust inside us. And so goes our freedom, sold to the same people making billions off the lifestyles we foolishly locked ourselves into. Deprived of science and democracy, are Americans really free to make an informed decision? Are they at liberty to live their lives to the fullest? Can they be considered real members of a democratic society if they lack the very tools to take advantage of that democracy? Today, the LHC begins smashing protons, allowing humankind its first chance to observe the particles of God. And we, you and I, begin the first steps in the adventure of a real-life campaign. Together, the two events will go down in history as one great stride for science and democracy, and the first blow against an ignorant and entrenched political and cultural superstructure that would rather feel the comforts of false safety than enjoy the real freedoms of true liberty.